Now on News Center 5.
Red Line rescue after a woman and her son fall onto the track.
Tonight, she's talking to News Center 5.
Why she walked right off the platform.
A great white's feast off Cape Cod and the family that interrupted it.
More than 100 animals rescued from a Plymouth home.
Rabbits, birds, and dogs living all over the house.
The disturbing charges against that Plymouth family.
Weather eyes may be on the Caribbean, but perfect weather unfolds here.
How an ordinary fender bender exploded into a highway inferno.
You're watching WCVB TV, Boston. This is News Center 5 at 11.
A frightening fall, and it's caught on camera. Look in the highlighted area. A mother carrying her little boy walks right off the Red Line platform, leading to a daring rescue on the tracks. This happened at the Kendall station in front of a large crowd waiting for their train.
And new tonight, we're hearing from the woman who is certainly very lucky that witnesses jumped in to help. 11 minutes of nonstop news begins with Rondella Richardson. She's live tonight in Cambridge. Rondella?
Mother and son were returning from a duck tour looking to head to Faneuil Hall. When she was on this inbound platform, she saw the train, but she didn't realize there was a big drop between them.
I just thought that train was at this platform, but it was on that platform.
The Attleboro mother carrying her 4-year-old son says she was distracted. She yesterday walked right off the Kendall Square platform and fell onto the tracks. Red Line commuters instantly jumped to the rescue.
I just said, oh, let me go there and just catch the train. Like, I thought that train is on this platform. I have no clue where my thing was. I just wanted to make it to Faneuil Hall.
Her forehead is bruised. Her son Chris hurt his back and has a slight limp.
Oh, I was holding him and we both fell together.
The 36-year-old is grateful she's alive.
I don't want to see that.
She can't bear watching the video again, but she's forever thankful she was saved.
Whoever saved me, thanks to him. We were just right up there in like 5-10 seconds maybe. They were just right there to protect us. God sent somebody for us. It was really stupid of me.
Now, a man who saved her has been reportedly identified as Chris, a chemist in the area. The little boy, also named Chris, was laying on the couch for a long time, but Mom says tonight he's back to jumping up and down, and she is thrilled. Live in Cambridge, Rondella Richardson, News Center 5.
And breaking news now involving legendary cyclist Lance Armstrong. Tonight, he announced that he will drop his fight against the U.S. Anti-Doping Agency over allegations of drug use. The agency will now strip him of all 7 Tour de France titles, and he will be banned from cycling for life. Armstrong retired last year. In a statement tonight, he says, even though he never failed a drug test, he is weary of fighting the accusations that have dogged him for years. Tropical storm Isaac is turning toward the Dominican Republic and Haiti at this hour. Puerto Rico already taking a pounding from heavy rains. But the big concern here is the weather and whether Isaac will turn to a hurricane in Florida with its sights.
Tonight from the night team.
The stories you have to see to believe.
A mother and her young son go off the platform and onto the tracks.
I was just rushing, thinking that, oh, that's the train I'm boarding, but that train was on the other platform.
Tonight, that mom and the man who saved her shared their heart-stopping story.
Too close for comfort. A shark attacks just off the coast of the Cape. Video of the attack and reaction from stunned witnesses first on 7.
Heroic police officers race to rescue people trapped inside an inferno.
A cow, goats, chickens, dogs, more than 150 animals found in disgusting conditions. While the man who owns them says he didn't do anything wrong.
Bless, what was Oprah doing in Framingham today?
Details now from the night team.
7 News at 11 starts now.
A T-rider goes off track.
I fell flat on my face,
taking a frightening fall with a baby in her arms.
And I just stepped, boom, on the track.
Tonight, she's talking about walking into danger.
That Attleboro mother left shaken and scared after that terrifying tumble.
Well, thankfully, a commuter jumped into action and pulled that woman and her son to safety. The story for Sun 7, Ryan Schultheis in Kendall Square now with more.
Yeah, Amanda, that mother and son lucky to be alive, thanks in large part to that Good Samaritan who tells us he wasted no time in diving right into that pit. Shocking video of a mother and her 4-year-old son falling right off the platform and onto the tracks at the Kendall Square T-stop. Seconds later, a Good Samaritan jumps down to help save them.
I was fully aware of the third rail, not worried about that.
The Attleboro woman says she saw the outbound train across the tracks, thought it was hers, just walked to the edge and then right over.
I was just rushing, thinking that, oh, that's the train I'm boarding. But that train was on the other platform. It was not on this platform. And I just stepped, boom, on the track.
I saw her fall in. I didn't know she had a kid. And I looked, there was a kid. I jumped, I picked the kid up. I handed it over because when I turned, there were so many hands, I didn't know what was going on.
Amazingly, no one was seriously hurt, and everyone is out safe before the next train comes.
God bless them. My good luck is with them, and I'm so thankful to them. They saved us. Like, I know mine is like a blackout, I know that, but they were right there. They just didn't care like if trains are coming or what. We fell and they jumped behind us.
But Chris, a 30-year-old chemist who uses this stop daily, shrugs off any talk that he's a hero.
There's nothing anybody could have done that. I'd do it again.
Both mom and son are experiencing some minor bruising, and they're limping around, but they're expected to be okay. Live here in Cambridge, Ryan Schulteis, 7 News 19.
Following some breaking news at this hour, former cyclist Lance Armstrong stripped of his record-setting 7 Tour de France titles tonight. For the very latest now, let's check in with sports director Joe Amorcino. Emma?
The title of Lance Armstrong's biography is It's Not About the Bike, and now if the U.S. Anti-Doping Agency has its say, his legacy won't be about the bike or his 7 Tour de France titles either. It will be about allegations that he used performance-enhancing drugs. The U.S. Anti-Doping Agency says it will strip Armstrong of his 7 Tour de France titles and ban him from cycling for life. Armstrong today dropped any further challenges to the U.S. ADA's allegations and that he took performance-enhancing drugs to win cycling's premier event from 1999 to 2005. Armstrong says the U.S. ADA doesn't have the authority to vacate his tour.
Now at 11 o'clock, a local mother speaks out after a terrifying fall with her young son on the red line.
I was just all excited and rushing.
Plus, we're also hearing from one of the heroes who saved them.
I'm keeping a close eye on Tropical Storm Isaac. Will it become a hurricane as it bears down on the RNC?
Then, 2 local sisters fighting to save their family farm. The I-Team exposes why their own town may be against them.
And caught on camera, a great white attack off the coast of Cape Cod.
Live from Boston, WBZ News at 11 starts right now.
A frightening fall from the platform to the tracks tonight. A local mother describes what happened, and she is thanking the rescuers. And tonight, one of those brave rescuers tells us it was instinct. Good evening, everyone. I'm Lisa Hughes.
And I'm Jonathan Elias. Good to have you along tonight. Well, he jumped into the pit, and within seconds, he pulled the mother and her little boy to safety. Our Beth Germano's live in Cambridge for us tonight. And Beth, it's incredible that no one was seriously hurt in all of this.
Well, Jonathan, especially when you consider the possibilities. There could have been an oncoming train here at Kendall Station and how close they fell to the third rail. But tonight, the mother admits that she simply wasn't paying attention when she was rushing to what she thought was the right train.
In front of a station full of passengers, the mother and son suddenly plummet to the tracks. Mira Thakrar admits she never saw it coming with 4-year-old Krish.
Honestly, after watching the videos, even I'm thinking, where was my mind? You know, like, I think it was all excitement.
A rush to get into Boston for a day of fun. So when she crossed the yellow line without hesitating, she was focused on a waiting train on the other side, not the pit between them.
When I fell, I just was worried like his head didn't get hit, right? I didn't care like I was on track or what.
The video shows 2 other passengers spring into action without hesitation, including Chris, a regular commuter and now reluctant hero who scooped up the boy.
Just instinct. I jumped, I picked the kid up, I handed it over because when I turned, there were so many hands, I didn't know what was going on.
Another woman helped the mother to safety, and in these heart-wrenching seconds, Chris